Hello, everybody, and welcome back to our Monday live show. We're a little bit delayed today, but we are here as always on Mondays, giving you the latest information about immigration and all the crazy things that are happening with this administration. Better late than never. So, welcome, guys. Let me know where you're tuning in. We're talking today about um, something that I've been getting a lot of messages in the past 3 days. We're talking about Trump's pause on immigration, the thing he's planning to do in the next few weeks about for immigrants from third world countries, but also specifically for green card holders and naturalized citizens. Are they going to go back and see if you're from those countries? They're going to take away your green card. They're going to take away your citizenship. What's going to happen? There's a lot of unknown that we are seeing right now, and we'll talk about that. We'll talk about obviously the reason why he announced it during Thanksgiving. The shooting in Washington D.C. Two National Guardsmen, um, shot by an Afghan immigrant who came here through the Biden parole program, and as a result, Trump said, we're going to pause immigration from Afghanistan, which it is paused right now, but also we're going to be looking at other countries that we're going to be putting restrictions on immigration, and we'll go even further. We'll go into green cards, into citizenship of those people who came from those countries, and it's creating a lot of anxiety for people who are trying to figure out, well, what's going to happen with their cases, what's going to happen with people that are currently in the pipeline, right? So we'll talk about that. Right now there's no executive order that was issued. The only thing that is happening right now is that Afghan nationals are paused. If you're from Afghanistan, nothing is moving in your case. The other thing we know as well is that USCIS issued a policy guidance that they're going to start reviewing cases from people that are from these countries. We're talking about Iran, Haiti, Libya, Syria. I'm making a video this week on YouTube that will list all the countries that are going to be impacted by this. But the point is that right now, it's something that we're still getting guidance, obviously. Um, and let's see here. Musario says pauses for all asylum cases, review all green card holders from 19 countries between 21 and 20. That is correct. That's part of it. So we've got obviously pause on asylum cases, but the review of green card cases is done by USCIS. But they're going to go even further. They're going to go back and try to look at people that received the green cards in the last 5 years. But right now, the pause is also at U.S. embassies and consulates worldwide. So if you're applying for a work visa, for green card based on marriage, all these things, you're going to be, if you're coming from any of these 19 countries, you're going to see delays, obviously, and the increase in requests for evidence, notice of intent to deny. It's never going to end. But we'll talk about it. We'll talk about who is impacted, what can you do. Again, if you want to join the video, you can join me on video on TikTok. Request to join. I'll add you guys in a minute. On TikTok. And remember that we have here the special form that you can use during the live show to get in touch with us and request a consultation. The form is at the bottom of the screen, or use the number in my bio to get in touch. Those of you guys watching on, let's see here. Let me see here. All right. So if you're watching this on YouTube, you can use this number to get in touch to book a consultation while you're at the show. All right. I'm from Sierra Leone and I hold a student visa and I'm planning to go home on Wednesday. Can this new update affect my travel? Yes, Sierra Leone is on the list But as I mentioned, there's no executive order that was issued, so I don't know how it's going to impact you. But if I were you, I would think twice about going back to Sierra Leone, because you may not be able to come back. To be honest with you, I have a question. CO8 work permit. Am I able to travel from Miami to Pittsburgh? You should be able to. I don't think there's any restriction. So you're watching this on YouTube, Facebook. Um, I'll post the link to join the show. You can join on this, and you can ask me any questions you want. All right, guys. So if you're watching the TikTok, keep tapping the screen. I appreciate it. If you're watching this right now, please follow my account and share the video so more people can see it. Let's see here. I had a green card interview 5 months ago. Case is still under review. Please help me. Know me. 5 months is not too bad after an interview. We're getting into 6 to 10 months, and after that, we can file a mandamus. Puku, what's the new update with changing from F1 to EB3? Is it getting harder? I mean, it's not getting harder. It's just that if you change it from F1 to EB3, it is um, you have to watch the visa bulletin to see if your dates are current, right? Right now it's like in 3-4 years. Let's see. I had a green card. Can you help clients in all 50 states? Yes, of course. We can help clients in all 50 states. And all you have to do is use the form linked on the screen on TikTok. And thanks, Shubak. Appreciate it. Use that form or use the number in my bio and ask your questions. All right, let's take the first one here. We have Bob here. Bob, how are you? Thanks, Shubak. Appreciate it.
Good. How are you? How are you, Jacob?
I'm doing pretty good. Where are you calling from
I'm
today?
from Miami.
Miami. Okay. What is your question?
So my question is, I have my two son have an interview in the embassy, and I just sent the divorce certificate like 3 days ago or 4 days ago, but
Okay.
I'm not be able to have them in the
What did you say? I didn't. You were cutting off. What did you say, Bob? Can you hear me?
Yeah, I hear you.
Yeah. I lost you for a second. Please repeat. You said the divorce. Thanks, Shani. I appreciate it. You
So
said you
so
said
I
the
upload
divorce.
I upload the
Uh-huh.
divorce decree in the National Visa Center,
Okay.
uh,
Okay.
and like 3 days ago, but I'm not like my kids, he will not be have the original
Okay.
divorce certificate. This is a problem.
No. He doesn't need the original. The only time they need the original if there's a discrepancy with the divorce itself, if they have issues to believe the authenticity, and if that's the case, they'll ask for an original. But you don't need the original. You uploaded what you did. You did a good job.
Okay, so I just send him like the copy to print it to have it already with them. That is okay.
That's it. That's all you need. If they need
Okay,
anything else, they'll ask you.
did you like did you think anything, Jacob, like Mr. Jacob, like about like did you what is expecting in the interview, or what he will be have the question, because is a small kids like 16 and 12 years old, so I don't know
Yeah,
like.
I don't think they're gonna ask him too much. I think they're just gonna verify his identity, his connection to his family, and that's it. I don't think they're gonna be asking too much, to be honest.
Okay, okay, so I would be, because I'm nervous, like because like is the kids by themselves, and I don't know what can I do, really I'm stressed out.
I mean, you should be fine. I mean, I think as long as they verify that all the identity documents are good, he should be okay.
Like okay, so
All right.
the birth certificate, all these things, like the original
Yeah,
one,
exactly. And keep me
because the
posted.
embassy sent me. Yes, the embassy sent me say you have to be have original document.
Not for this.
Oh, okay,
He doesn't need a
okay,
divorce. Yeah.
I
So
will let you know. Okay,
yeah, let me know if anything happens.
okay, thank you very much. You have a great day.
You too.
Thank you for all your video and all your job you do it. Thank you very much. We appreciate.
Appreciate it. Thanks, Bob. All right, guys. So let's take a person here. All right. It's the same. So if you want to join us on video on TikTok, just request to join the video, and we'll get you in. Hello, can you hear me?
Yes, sir.
Okay, pretty good. Where are you from?
India, we speak before. I have my 601 error approved and I was documentally qualified for my
Okay.
immigrant visa.
All right.
So, sir, as of today, how long a mess is taking it to schedule an interview for immigrant visa from India, Mumbai?
So, I mean, from what I see, it really depends. It's really different from each applicant. So if, for example, your case is family based, it's a marriage case,
Yeah, yes. I'm already here in US.
right? So
Yeah.
is it for who is it for? Is it for you or for whom?
For me, my wife applied for me. We got I-130 approved, then I filed 601A waiver, that got approved, then filed with NYC, documentary qualified in December 2024. Now it's December
I see.
2025.
I see. So you're looking to go back, with your approved waiver for your interview,
Yeah.
right?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. I mean, for somebody like you with a waiver, I mean, they're taking a while. I mean, over a year after everything is done and ready, it could be over a year, like within a year. Yeah. For India, it's yeah, because you're a special category. You're a waiver case.
Yeah, I see other people getting early, so I was wondering.
I mean, some people can get it early, but I'm just saying, I think that a lot of people that have waivers, it takes some time to get it.
Okay, so you think I'm eligible for mandamus?
I don't think so. I don't think you're eligible for mandamus yet. You're not. You haven't waited that long yet.
Wait like 2 months. So
Yeah.
what do you recommend? Or like
I think so. You waited till I would say 2 more months, and after 2 more months, we can figure out what to do and get in touch with me.
okay. Yes,
Okay.
sir. Thank you.
All right. Thank you so much. All right, guys. So you're watching this on TikTok. Make sure that you use the form at the bottom to get in touch and book your consultation, or use the number in my bio. All right, guys. And can green card holder travel to Indonesia? My husband is Somalian. As long as you have a visa that you can get there, yeah. Can green card holders travel to Afghanistan? I wouldn't go to Afghanistan right now, especially with this craziness. Are they still waiving interviews? They are waiving interviews. So, guys, if you're watching this right now on TikTok, please follow my account. Keep tapping the screen and share the live. It's very important that you share it so more people can come on the live while we are here. And fill the form that is ticked. All right, let's see. Um, let me see here. I'm a green card holder. I traveling to Jamaica in 2 weeks. Will this affect my green card? No, Jamaica is not on the list. I am Brazilian and I'm in process of obtaining a green card through marriage to my Cuban wife. Could there be any delays after these changes? Yes. So Cubans are on the second list, which will have partial delays. What if someone has been deported after spending 10 years in prison? Can they come back after 11 years? They can, but they need to get a waiver. I'm a green card holder. I'm in Nigeria. I'm going to return in February. Am I impacted? Yes. Nigeria is impacted. I'm not sure if they're going to let you in, to be honest. I'm not from the 19 countries. I've applied for citizenship. I've been waiting for the interview for 4 months now. Then you should be good. What time the live starts and for how long? I'm gonna be here for another hour, so don't worry about that. It's always at 5 p.m. My travel will last for 10 days to Sierra Leone. Can I still call to talk to you in more days? Yeah, please join the live and talk to me about that. All right, guys, if you want to join me on TikTok, request to join. I'll get you in there. Follow the live, please share the live, and let me see here. Share the live, and I'm going to pin the form here. You can request to join, and also use the number in my bio to book a consultation. All right. Who we have here?
Hello.
Yeah. What is your name and where are you from?
My name is Joseph. I'm from Rwanda. We are even following you from overseas countries.
Okay.
Um, uh, Thank you for your show. We always appreciate.
Thank you so much. Appreciate it.
Oh, okay, okay. We are we. I am experiencing a problem with immigration now. My wife is a U.S. citizen. She
Okay.
has filed for me I-130.
Okay.
Later in April 20, the case was approved in April 7, 2025,
Okay.
and yet the case was started at USCIS because during completing the form, she did not mention that I am overseas and I will go through consulate. So
She
then after,
she made a mistake in the I-130. She filed it incorrectly, correct?
yeah. She filed it correctly before the case was approved. And
Okay.
then after filing, they did not care about the corrected form.
Okay.
They considered the former mistaken form. So after some months, in May 29th, she filed also another form I 824
Okay. To
to
transfer this to the country.
yeah
Okay.
yeah yeah to transfer the form to USA to NVC.
Okay.
And then since then the case is pending. Since then, and the message that I am receiving from UCIS is that the form is on review, and it is online to be adjusted, um, in the officer to be taken decision, but
Okay.
nothing is going since May 29th until now. So we are having trouble, and we have filed some forms to expedite the case because we already had bad situation of losing our kid. We have expedited the case, but nothing was gone. We don't know what you can help us and what advice you can give us, and in order for the form to be forwarded to NVC, and we go forward.
So remember, whenever you move the case with an IA-24, it always creates delays, right? So it's not unusual. What is important to do right now is to really follow up with immigration to make sure that they will be moving the case to MVC and initiating your file. But it's very common to have delays when there is an I-24. So the only thing we can do in your case is really push the government to make sure that they will do what they're supposed to do. Okay? So if you want me to help you with that, just get in touch with me and I'll help you with that.
Okay, that is your number.
Yeah. You see it right here. Just write it down and get in touch because you have a very specific problem, and I'm gonna need to help you with that.
Okay,
Okay.
let me. Can you put that number again so that I may take it?
Okay.
Just don't write it down. Yeah. Let me write it down, and when can I call you?
Just you can text right now, and somebody from my team will get in touch with you right away. Okay.
Okay, I'm copying. Put it on the screen. Yeah, 619-483-4549. Yeah, thank you.
All right. Thank you so much.
You are welcome.
All right. So we have we have got Fuad here who has a mandamus question. Can you hear me? Oh, here it is. Fuad, If you want to go back to the live, get back and I will get you on the show. Let me see here. So anybody who wants to ask questions, come back and I will get you on the live. Let me see here. Fuad Ibrahim, yeah. I can see your question. Just come back to the live. I'll get you back on. Let's see. Carlos is here. Haitian, the number is in my bio. Pretty good, Carlos.
So actually, I really appreciate your work.
Thank you.
Thank you so much.
What is your
So
question?
actually, my question is on a student visa here in the US, and I'm from Chad. I'm from the 19th country that Trump
Yeah.
has banned them,
Okay.
and I want the DV lottery for 2006.
Okay.
Yes, and I should do the adjustment of the status, and my case number will be current in January.
Okay. But what is your status right now?
So I'm on a student visa,
Okay.
and I want the DV lottery.
So you can do the adjustment in the US. This ban is typically for people who are outside of the country. You potentially could do it from here. They probably will give you a request for evidence, and you have to show them the exception why you qualify.
Okay, and I think the ban will not block me to do the adjustment of the status, right?
Correct. It shouldn't ban you, but you might get a request for evidence, which you'll have to explain why you shouldn't be banned from this. Okay. But you better, if you were not in the US, you couldn't do anything. At least you're eligible to file the adjustment. You should file it and then use an attorney to make sure that the case is well documented, so we can explain to them why you still qualified.
If you are here in the US, is it possible to
Correct.
do the adjustment of the status?
It is possible, but you're gonna have to explain your case pretty good.
Okay, no problem. Okay.
Okay.
Thank you
So reach out to me if you need me to help you with that.
Okay, no problem. Thank you so much.
Thanks. Let's see here. We've got NYC story. The wife has an inclusion order as a baby 30 years ago, arriving alien. Now has 3 kids and married 10 years going for AOS. Will she be detained? I mean, these are the typical cases that potentially could be detained, right? So it's important to look into her file and make sure you get the FOIA and look into everything she has, because at the end of the day, she might be she might be detained, but also maybe she's protected under some of the old laws. You know what I mean? So the bottom line is that I can't tell you yes or no unless I actually see her history and we analyze it and say, okay, you know what, she's at risk for detention, right? Is Nicaragua on the list? No, Nicaragua's not. Thank you so much, Mayor. I appreciate it. Let's see here. Let's see. There we go. My mom is a Jehovah's Witness, but I can't do the swear in to be a citizen or military service. Is there a waiver alternative? Well, there is no. You mean she cannot swear to the oath of allegiance? I don't think there's a waiver for that. There's a waiver for the military service, absolutely. If she didn't, but I don't think there's a waiver for the swearing. There's no waiver for that. So she probably won't be able to become a citizen. There's a waiver to the medical stuff. There's a waiver to vaccines. You have to swear in, otherwise you can't be a citizen. Is Ethiopia impacted? No, not at the moment. Marriage-based, no case decision 2 months after smooth interview. 2 months is not too bad. I would say 90 days, and then we're going to be worried. Is Jamaica on the list? No, Jamaica is not on the list. All right, let's see. Let's see who's waiting, guys, to join us. I'll take Irving in a second and Caputo. Hello, what's your name?
Hello, this is Amy.
Hi, Amy. How are you? Where are you from, Amy? And what is your question? And if you have video, you can activate the video if you want.
Sorry. Oh, done it. Yeah. Yeah, I just wanted to find out if in South Africa, since there's this political tension between South Africa and America,
Yeah.
would it be safe for one to travel right now?
I mean, South Africa is not on any ban list, or I mean, there's some issues between the countries, but it's not to the point where you can't travel there. So
Okay.
I don't think it's a problem to
I
travel.
won't have issues coming back in.
What is your status? What's your immigration status?
Permanent residence.
No, you shouldn't have any problems.
Okay.
It's not on any of the ban lists, and if you don't have any other issues, just traveling there is not an issue.
Okay. Thank you.
Okay, of course.
Thanks.
All right, let's see. If you apply for adjustment when your visa is valid, but it expires before the interview, what do you do? That's fine, Abdul. All we have to do, remember, guys, all these detentions that we see right now at immigration interviews, including the one that I represented to clients. One is, Navy service member. His wife was detained. We had another case of U.S. citizen married a European lady, and she was detained. They all expire. Their visas expire before they file for the green card, right? So once you file for the green card, it doesn't matter. Your status freezes at that point. Let's see. Irving.
Hey,
Hello?
can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear him. Is
Awesome.
your video working?
Appreciate it. Yeah. I mean, I can turn on my video. But let's see. I'm not sure if you can
Here
see
we
me.
go. Yeah, I can see you.
Hey, good night,
Where,
counselor.
where,
How's it
where are
going?
you? Where are you located?
I'm looking at Mexico City.
Oh, you're Mexico City. Nice. All right. Tell
Yes.
me
So,
what's your question. And
yeah. So my question you partially answered. Basically, it's like my mom. She's a resident. She's trying to become a citizen through my brother. But she's actually Jehovah's Witness. So at the end of the day, I mean, she can't really do the Pledge of Allegiance or military service.
yeah,
In the actual form, it basically asks you that, and I was just
yeah.
trying to see if there's like a waiver alternative around that.
I don't think there's a waiver for the pledge, because the pledge is the whole essence of citizenship. I mean, there's a waiver, I told you, to vaccines or whatever, but you can't just waive. Um, you have to. Yeah, so I don't think there's a waiver for that, unfortunately. Yeah.
Okay, got it. Because I mean, how would she go actually about like filling out the application? Because like on part 16, it just like says the oath and the signature and the date, and then question number
No,
33
no,
just like goes.
so she won't be able to. She won't be if she's not able to. Thanks, lady. Appreciate it.
Okay,
If she's not willing to sign it, she won't be able to do it. That's the only one thing that you have to agree to do.
okay, got it. Yeah, I mean, I've talked to a few people and they said, hey, like, you can kind of, how would I tell you, do like a cover letter or that sort of thing and
No, no,
basically
I
explain
mean,
the
she
situation.
can try. I just think that right now under this administration, I don't think anybody will agree. Thanks, Amelia. To waive that. You know
Okay,
what I mean?
okay. So it'd probably be best to wait like till this dies down a little bit or things kind of like settle
Yeah,
down.
and then we can try this approach of asking for a letter.
Okay, I
Okay.
appreciate that, counselor.
All right,
Thank you
thanks.
for that. Have a
Of
good
course.
night. Take
You
care.
too. All right. Let's see. Let's take another one here. Oh, thanks. Appreciate it, guys. Thanks. Thanks, Crypt. Hello. Oops. We lost Amelia. Amelia, come back if you want to ask your question. I don't know what happened. All right. So, remember, there's also a form at the bottom of the screen, and I just pinned it right now. Use the form to request consultations from the live. Do it from the live. Can you hear me? Mm, I don't think she joined. Let's see here.
Hello.
There you go. Where are you from, and what's your question?
So I'm from Afghanistan, and I came to United States
What
3
is
years
it?
ago.
What is your name? Em?
My name is Emil.
Yeah, yeah. Okay.
Yep. So I
through SID, Special Immigrant Visa, 3 years ago, and now I have a 10 years green card.
Okay.
My wife is in Europe, she's in Italy. So I usually visit her once in a year. So I planned my trip in this December, on 15th of December. So now my question is, can I travel?
I mean, I would be careful if I were you. You're from Afghanistan. I mean, he's just very unpredictable. You know, Afghanis are right now, unfortunately, being targeted. So I don't know. It's a tough one. I think you're taking a gamble here. That's what I would say. You know what I mean? I like I said, I wouldn't. Nobody has the right answer to give you, but I can say that Afghans right now are being targeted. So if you're trying to come in and out, and they're going to see that you're from Afghanistan, it's going to be maybe hard for you to come back, right?
Okay.
So make sure you just document everything you have to show where you work, things that deal, what you do, why the reason that you went. You know what I mean? Have as many documents with you to make it easier for you to enter back as much as you can.
Yeah.
Right? Of course. Good luck. You know, guys, there's 19 countries that are being targeted right now, and it's, it is what it is. But people need to be aware that it's different world right now. Central Media from Mexico City, beautiful. Thank you, Central, from Instagram. Patty CVC, yeah, Patty, you can join on YouTube or TikTok. It doesn't let me join you on Instagram right now for some reason because we are using a third party software. I'm a US citizen married to a UK citizen who is here on ESTA. We are looking to apply for a green card. Can that be done with you? Fatima Sharifi, send me a DM. Anybody who's watching this on Instagram, you can send me a DM from Instagram. Yes, it is possible. Also for Central, send me a DM. Yeah. On Instagram, you can send DMs. On TikTok, don't send me DM. Just use the form and the phone number in my bio. The same from YouTube. You cannot send a DM, but you can use the number on the screen. When can we apply for citizenship? I'm married to a US citizen. 3 years. Nakwi, after 3 years, you can apply. Can I ask you a question, Samiha? Send me a DM, Samiha, on Instagram. What happened to the interviews in San Diego? Any updates? Steep. So what happened with the interview? We were able to release the detained spouse of the Navy guy and two other people. I was able to get them out, but they're still detaining people in San Diego. So if you're watching this and you're in San Diego, be careful. If you overstayed your visa, speak to an attorney before you. Patty, yeah, join me on YouTube. Yeah, Patty, if you're watching on YouTube, hey Patty, you made it. Just join the link. I'll send you the link right now, and you can ask your questions on the link. I like it how people move between platforms, YouTube to Instagram. Yeah, click on this one, Patty, and join the stream. All right. If you apply for AIS when your visa is valid, thanks a lot, lovely queen. Appreciate it. My wife's case is in Islamabad, Pakistan. A priority date is current, no interview. It's delayed, of course. Afghanistanis who are going to Pakistan are delayed. I filled the form. Amazing. Appreciate you. Somebody will reach out to you guys. So if you want to talk to me on TikTok and book a call with me personally, use the number in my bio. Do it immediately from the live or use the form here. Okay, guys? The best thing to do it is from the live. Also from people on TikTok, you can do it as well. All right, guys, use the number in the screen from the live. Do it from the live. You'll see what happens to you guys. You're gonna get special things happen to you if you do it from the live. I'm from Somalia, living in Australia. I've been granted my immigration visa spousal. Do you think those restrictions would affect me in point of entry? Yes. It doesn't matter if you live in Australia. You're still Somali. All right. All right. Let's get Patty here. Patty, there she
I
is.
made it.
You made it. Crazy.
I
So
just wanted to
this on
let you know
Instagram, I
first
can't.
that I'm your fan. I watch all your videos. They're
Oh,
really,
thank
really
you.
good. I
Nice.
love all your content. So
Thank you
thank
so
you so
much.
much for everything that
Appreciate
you
it.
do.
Where are you located?
I'm in Pennsylvania, small town called Hatfield, close to
Okay.
Philadelphia.
Thank you. Perfect. So
So
tell me, what is the question?
I
Yeah,
have two questions if that's possible.
sure.
I am a green card holder,
Okay,
and I was born in Colombia, and I also have a double citizenship from Venezuela, and
okay.
I'm planning to travel to see my family in the next 3 weeks for 2 weeks, and I'm just concerned now: is my other citizenship going to affect me when I come back?
So you're gonna go to Colombia, not Venezuela, right?
Correct.
Yeah, yeah. As long as you're going to Colombia, even if you have another citizenship, it's not going to be a problem. Colombia is not restricted, and you should be good.
Okay.
But if you go to Venezuela, it's a different story.
Okay. The second question that I have, I'm sorry, I didn't hear you.
I said, you go, Colombia, go. Don't go to Venezuela.
Yes, yes. I'm just planning to go 2 weeks to Colombia.
Perfect.
My next question is, so my husband did send his application for his green card. I did a petition by our daughter that is a citizen, born citizen. Um, and he haven't received anything. Now we're very concerned because of the all the new information about Venezuelans. He's only from Venezuela. So how should we be concerned, because he's from Venezuela? He had a status when he applied. He's out of status right now for the last month, and he haven't received any information from the green card.
So right now he's going through the green card process already, right?
Yeah, he applied in April of this year.
He applied through marriage.
No, through my daughter did a family petition for him.
I
She's
see.
a citizen.
Got it, got it. And so when she applied for him, was he legal or he already overstayed?
No, he was in status when
It was
he
in status.
applied.
Okay. As long
Hmm.
as he's in status, he'll be fine.
He was in status. Now he's out of
It
status.
doesn't matter. When you
Okay.
filed the case, he was in status, right?
Yes.
He's good.
Okay.
Yeah.
That was
Right.
it. Thank you so
Let
much.
me know if there's any problems. Okay.
I will. And where are you located again?
I'm in San Diego, California, but we help
Oh,
clients in all 50
in the
states.
other side of the country.
Yes, but we
But
have an
again,
office
I
in
love
Connecticut.
all your content. Keep doing
Thank
it.
you.
You're really good.
Appreciate it.
Okay. Bye.
Bye. Thank you, guys. It's always good to hear good words from our viewers and people. It's not easy to make those long form videos. Mr. Humble, you can join you can request to join the video. That's how you do it, and I'll add you to the call. All right. Um, let's see here. How can I have information about EB3? EB3 right now is backlogged, guys. So we have to look at the visa bulletin and determine when your dates are going to become current. I'll get you some more. Yeah. Can you hear me?
Hello, good night.
Yes. Good night. How are you?
Yeah. How are you?
Good. What is your name?
Shelly.
Shelly. All right. Where are you from, Shelly? And what is your question?
Okay, I'm from Jamaica, but I live in New York.
Okay.
My question is, I had filed for VAWA
Okay.
almost 3 years now,
Okay.
and I had sent my work permit to renew about 8 months now,
Okay.
and I haven't heard anything.
So, as I mentioned, there was another person that I spoke to before. VAWA, in general, it's taken a while, and the work permits themselves too. So, you're not waiting too long right now. You're still within the processing times.
Okay.
Okay. So, how long have you been waiting so far for the work permit?
About 8 months now.
8 months. So, once you hit the 12 months mark, there's things we can do. Okay. Hopefully, you get it before, but if you don't get it by 12 months, come back to the show, send me a text, use the number in my bio, okay?
Okay, the next thing I need to ask you, you think it's a good idea, because my daughter is here, you think it's a good idea to put in her paper?
Your daughter is where is she from? What is her what's her citizenship?
She don't have anything.
But does she have status or no?
No.
Okay. Well, if she doesn't have status, I would love to look at her situation so we can determine what to do for her, right?
Okay.
I need to see what her background is, what are her other issues, because anybody who's out of status, we don't just say do this or that. We need to see what their background is. Okay, so please get in touch with me after the show. Thank you. Wow, they're watching TV over there. All right, but remember, anybody who is out of status, it is important to understand how did we get there and figure out ways how we can bring people back in status. What is the minimum amount to apply for the E2 visa as a Canadian? Well, I mean, there's no minimum amount. I would say anything less than 50,000 is not going to work. I usually don't go less than 50,000 because no embassy will approve it. Does this ban include immigrants visa if you're a U.S. citizen? Correct. It does. Does this ban include if you are bringing your mother from Somalia and you're a citizen? It is. It does include. It's a pretty bad one. But again, we don't really have all the details yet. What I do is, what we have is what we know from the information we get from the association we have and other resources. Fuzo, can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
What is your actual name?
Oh, I just changed my name. I think you read it first. It was Caputo.
Oh, okay.
Kapom.
No
Yes.
worries. And where are you from?
I'm from Zambia.
And where are you now?
I'm in Michigan.
Michigan. All
You
right. What is your question?
well, so I came here in 2017, and 2017. I'll do. I think it will be a brief one, although the story has got a lot of happenings. So I got married in 2018
Okay.
to a U.S. citizen in
All right.
Michigan. Then
Okay.
2019 we were together. 2020 we were together. End of 2020 into 2021, I traveled. I visited back home in Zambia. I think that was between September and November. So as
Okay.
I was coming back from Zambia, I got to the airport at O'Hare. I think I
Okay.
was detained and I was taken into secondary search.
Inspection. Defend you, yeah.
Yes. Yeah, so I arrived. I think if I remember very well, we arrived around 7:55 in the morning, and I
Okay.
was released around 4:30, somewhere there in the evening, in the afternoons. So they searched everything. They asked me questions. They asked me different questions, and I was giving them answers, and I was just firm. I gave them all the answers that they wanted,
Okay.
and later on they had to release me. So when I
Okay.
went home, I found that my wife had locked the house, and I had to find a hotel. Stayed in a hotel for some time. Then I went there. She was like, I don't know, it was just crazy. So instead of me causing a lot of trouble, I just moved to a certain apartment. And I think a week later, I received a divorce. I think a
You
summon
filed
from.
for divorce, but did you already have your green card, or you were going through the green card process?
No, no, I had my 2 year green card by that
You
time.
had it the 2 years. Got it. Got it. Okay.
Yes, I got my green card. I think I was given the green card in 2020,
Okay.
between February and January, somewhere there.
Got it. Got it.
So, and that's when I decided, I think, to say, okay, I haven't been home for some time. Let me travel and visit
Okay.
some people. So when I came back, that's the wrangle that I found, and they sent me the summon, and I went
Okay.
through the summon, and I had to find a family lawyer just in Michigan, Grand Rapids area, who she helped me. She was very good actually, so she helped me, and until everything came to an end, we divorced. She went away, and I went my way. So the time I left, I didn't carry any documents. All the documents that I had and all the paperwork was in the house, so I couldn't go back to that house where we were staying
I
together.
see.
So in 2020, I think 2021,
Yeah,
uh, my green card was about to expire. I think 5 months into expiring, we had to file in for the removal of conditions. And since from that time up to date, nothing has happened. At some point, I remember, I think when I was shifting, I even lost all my documents, and
but
I
did you
had to.
actually, did you file for the removal of conditions, or you never filed?
I did,
You
I
did.
did.
Okay.
Yes, and
Did you file? Did you
actually,
file as a divorced person? How did you
yes,
file?
as a
Okay.
divorced person, they even
And and
sent me the
and,
extension. I think.
and
Go ahead.
how long has it been since then that you filed?
Since 2021 up to today,
And nothing since then.
nothing.
Okay. All right. I mean, you might
Oh
qualify
man,
for. It's been a
God.
while. Yeah, yeah. Because normally it shouldn't take that long. Right now it's taking. In 2021, it only took 2 years and a half. Now it's taking longer, but you should be under the old rules. So something is happening in your file. So we need to push them and put together
Mhm.
some efforts to get the case back on because you qualify for citizenship already. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? So we need to
Yes,
get
sir.
this case resolved before you apply for citizenship, I think.
Yeah.
But let me I mean, again, what I would do is I would put together a special inquiry, an attorney inquiry, get together the facts, and if they
Yes,
don't
sir.
give us satisfactory responses, then we file for
Mhm.
citizenship, and then we address them. 6 months later at that interview, we attack them for both angles. You know what I mean?
Okay. Yes, sir.
So do this.
Yeah. Go
I'm
ahead.
gonna put this number on the screen here. Send me a
Okay.
text right now from the live. Mention that you're the guy with the 4 years hold on the 751, and we'll jump
Yes.
on helping you immediately.
Okay. I'm gonna do that.
Okay?
Then a quick one. Just so I keep on when I lost my green card and the extension letter that I had. So
Okay.
I followed them up, and they sent me another extension, and there
Okay.
was a small card that was written CPB. Is it I-90 something like that?
I-94.
I-94. Yes. Is I think it's proof of residency and
Correct.
authorization of work. So there's a period that I wanted to travel. Then I
Okay.
think I heard you because I've been following you for some time now.
Yeah.
So it's been like you've been a tutorial. I've been following your videos. So there's a period where you said, please do not travel. Things are not okay. And if you know that you're a green card holder, you have to be very, very careful. So from that time, I just stepped back. I said, okay, fine, until I get the truth if I have to travel.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, remember, what I said about green card holders that don't travel is if you have a criminal record, if you have
Mhm.
any particular issues, you should be fine. You're pending right now, so you should be able to travel. I just think that
Okay.
we need to take some action because your case is severely delayed. So I
Yes.
have some ideas what we can do.
Mhm.
So yeah, send me a text and we'll jump on it.
Okay. All right. Thank you so
Okay.
much. I'm gonna do that just now.
Thank you, sir. Look forward to helping you.
Sure.
We've got here one of our star followers, Mr. Peter, who was able to file his 751 and his citizenship and got everything approved in less than 5 months. He's always going to be one of our record um, cases here on the show. So, Peter, I appreciate you always coming by and sharing your wisdom with us and showing people that it is possible still today under Trump to get things happen fast. All right, let's get now, guys. If you're watching this on TikTok, remember we have this form here that TikTok is telling me to pin for you guys to book these calls from the live. Not only you're gonna get the discount, specific discount, but also it's going to make it faster for you to get a consultation with me. All right. So I'm trying to get you guys in the order I see here. The same thing on YouTube. We have Call Me, Devani, Zainab, Mauricio. I'll get you all in the order I can. All right. Who's here? What's your name?
My name is Theodore.
Theodore. Oh wow, it's a nice name. And where are you from?
Oh, okay. Originally, I'm from Nigeria. I'm based in Dallas, Texas.
Okay.
Yeah.
What is your
my husband
question?
works in New Mexico, Albuquerque, precisely. He's a physician there.
Okay.
So, yeah. Then I actually filed my removal of green card that was in March 6th. Yeah, March 6th. Yeah.
What
So I didn't use. Yeah,
what kind of removal of conditions? It's like based on marriage?
Yeah, this marriage. Yeah.
Okay, so you filed the removal in March of this year.
Yes, this year.
Okay, and then what happened?
Yeah, because I didn't use the lawyer, the attorney I used, I usually use them. So I had to do it myself because I was financially buoyant. So
Okay.
I had to do it myself because a friend of mine did that. So ever since I did that, so they gave me the extension later.
Okay.
So since then, I've not had anything from them. It still states processing, it's saying processing.
So as I mentioned to the person before you, right now the 751 extensions are taking a long time. They're taking over 2 years. So it's not unusual. Did you get your extension letter already?
Yes, I did already.
So you're fine. You're fine. You're fine. I'm worried about people like the guy before you who's been waiting for 4 years. You know what I mean? But that's not normal. 4 years is not normal. So in your case, you have not waited too long. I think you're fine, and I believe that. Are you guys still married and everything's good?
Yeah, everything is good. Yeah.
So what I would tell you, like Peter Peter who is here on the show, what Peter did a year after he filed his 751, he filed for citizenship as well, and this way he was able to expedite his 751 and his citizenship. So that's going to be the thing you're going to do as well.
Oh, really?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so that means I have to contact you then for that because
But
that was the reason why I came.
But do not do it without a lawyer. I'm telling you, that's it's like walking on thin ice. You know what I mean? So contact me when you're ready, and we'll help you.
Yes, definitely. I'm ready now because this is taking so long. Because my friend in Dallas.
You're eligible now, right, for citizenship?
Yes.
Oh my God! So yeah, just use the form here, or use the number in my bio, and say you're the lady from Jamaica who's been waiting, and I'll remember you, and we'll get it done. Nigeria, sorry. Yes. We'll get it done.
A quick question, please. I don't know.
Yeah.
Although I didn't take it, this week I wanted to go to see if I can be able to qualify for a week. I don't know if it's going to affect me too.
You can do it. You already have a green card. You can still apply for a week. It's not gonna hurt you. It's only people who don't have a green card who, if they take benefits, and that's the video I did about the people who are taking benefits before they have a green card. You have a green card. You can take it.
Okay.
It's for your baby, right?
Yes, for my baby.
By all means, take it with a full heart. No, don't be scared. Take care of your baby, and let's get you that citizenship.
Yeah, I got it. Yeah.
Perfect.
Yeah.
You're fine.
Thank you so much. I'm going to reach out to you.
Of course, I'm happy to help you. Thank you so
Yeah.
much. People are worried because they read all this thing in the news. If you take public charge, once you have a green card, you can take Section 8 a week, all the benefits. It is for people that are not yet green card holders. These are the people that are going to be in trouble, and these are the ones they're going after. Okay, let's see. I think you've been waiting too long. What is your name? Hello?
Yeah, hello.
Yeah. What is your name and where are you from?
My name is James.
All right, Dennis. Where are you from?
I'm from Nigeria.
But where are you in the US? Where are you watching?
Oh, okay. I'm from St. Louis, Missouri.
Missouri. Nice. Excellent. So tell me what the question is.
So the question is, when I got my 2-year green card,
Yeah.
I had to file for I-601
Okay.
waiver. So because of misrepresentation, so now I filed for the removal of condition,
Okay.
and I'm eligible for citizenship already.
Okay.
So I want to know if I should go ahead and do it. So because I filed.
Well, you
Yeah.
should do it. Like I said, I mentioned the lady before. You guys have a similar situation, and then we have Peter here, which I think he's still on the show. You can do it. But before we do it, I would like to review the file to make sure there's no red flags in your 751. And if all lines up, then you'll file, because the citizenship is going to help you expedite the 751. Right now, 751 is taking 4 years. The citizenship is like a hack, right? So if your case is clean, you'll be fine.
Oh, despite the fact that I got the green card through with, does that matter or?
What is it? What did you say?
I said I got the green card, the 3-year green card through I-601.
It doesn't matter.
waiver.
It doesn't
Okay.
matter. The 601 itself is done. You have your green card. Now we're going to file for your citizenship. The 601 is not a problem.
Oh, okay.
Okay?
All right. I'll reach out to you. Yeah, thank you.
Look, I'm putting this on the screen specifically for you. Write it down and send me a
I have
text.
the number already. I texted you before.
All right. Thank you, sir.
Yeah. All right.
Thank you.
Thanks.
Bye. All right. Let's see here. Question about the E2. You want to start the E2? There we go. I want to work with you instead of the agents. So the agents will just help you book the call, but you're going to talk to me, Christiana. Okay? Make sure you ask to talk to me, and then we'll set you up with me. And I promise you, we'll talk to you. I'm looking to move to the US with my girlfriend. We are both in Korea, and we are in good. We are get married if it helps to move the state easier. Would this be the fastest way? She's American. Absolutely. Marriage is the quickest way. Make sure you reach out to me, Wayne, okay? I'll help you as soon as possible. In fact, I'll be traveling to Korea, I think, in March, and we'll do a live stream from there as well. How long is the process for U.S. citizen consular processing in the Philippines for a wife? 2.5 years. I applied back in February to remove conditions from a 2-year green card. I haven't been scheduled for an interview yet. You applied in February. I'm telling you, you're too early. It's taken a while. It's been 3 years. I've been on current green card. It's too risky to apply for citizenship before I get the second green card. If you don't have any red flags in your case, I think you should be fine. Jibril, can you invite me to the call? Yes. If you want to get to the call, you just have to click that link here. And the link is right here. Right there. Use that link and join the call. That's all you have to do. Does someone living and working in those 19 countries but not a citizen is affected? No. It's only if you're a citizen in those countries. Let's see here. Trying to get you guys in the order that you are requesting this. I'm doing my best to add you here. There you go. I think Paul has been waiting for a little bit. Hey, Paul. Hey, can you hear me, Paul?
Yeah, I can hear you. Can you hear me?
I can. Where are you from, and what is your question?
All right. So, I'm from Venezuela, actually.
Oh, okay.
I'm based there right now in West Palm Beach, from Florida.
Okay.
So my question is this: I actually already applied for the 751.
Okay.
And the N400.
Okay. You filed for the combo, like I mentioned before.
Yeah, I did the combo. Yeah, I did the combo, but the 751 extended on 2023 on June. And the N400 I did 1 year later, like in July 2024, right?
Okay.
So actually, after statutory time, it would be like in January 2025 when I was arrested, falsely arrested because somebody accused me of something I didn't do.
This happened after you filed, right?
After I filed, it was way after I filed.
Got
Actually,
it.
after statutory time, like way after. All right. So the thing is that I got a no file. I mean, the prosecutor didn't even accuse me. It was like, you're good. You didn't do anything. You're
Yeah.
not filed. So And I actually, apart from that, two speeding tickets, all right, in all these years. So I would like to know if those two things, and now these things about Trump saying about 19 countries, which I am Venezuelan. So from your point of view as a lawyer, what would you think that will affect my interview? And do you think that is the fact that Venezuelan is making this whole combo taking longer or taking all this time?
No, 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 no. I think in your case, it's nothing to do with you being in Venezuela. I think the only reason why your file is being delayed right now is that arrest. Were you convicted or it was just an arrest?
No, it was just an arrest, but then the prosecutor didn't make any charge against me, so it was like a no file. So
Okay, okay.
But
But
I literally I have the paper that says no file, so I wasn't
yeah,
accused, nothing. I was no charge, no conviction, nothing.
yeah, but you have to realize that under their system, you were detained, right? So now they don't know what happened. So all they have is a notification that this guy Paul was detained, and so your file is immediately being sent to a different division where they're going to be processing you to understand what actually happened. So you'll be scheduled for an interview, and before that interview, you got to be prepared. It's not about Venezuela; it's about that incident. You have to prepare a memo. You have to prepare all documents to show that you have a good moral character, because it still happened within those 5 years that you're applying for citizenship, right? Thanks. So what I'm saying to you is that you still have a pretty good chance, but it's important for you to prepare this. I'll be more than happy to help you, but make sure you work with an attorney, because these are sensitive moments. You're almost there, but thank God you were not convicted, because this can be resolved.
Yeah, no, I told you that it was out of statutory time because I actually got my green card through marriage. So I'm doing all this after the 2 years, you know what I mean? So
Perfect.
yeah, so that's why I was thinking about statutory time.
No. But you said the arrest happened now. Didn't you say that? When was the arrest happen?
The arrest actually happened in January 2025.
Okay, so it happened now. So that is the only thing that I'm basically is going to be delaying your case. We need to prepare for that. We have to prepare the memo to show that you have a good moral character, and you should be fine.
Okay.
All right. So when the time comes, reach out to me.
Yeah.
Thank you, sir. Of course. All right, guys. I'll get a few more of you guys. Let me take some more questions. I entered from the border. I was inspected and issued authorization parole. Can I adjust in the US? If your parole allows adjustment, some of them do, then yes. I already have the file F-451. Will you help prepare for my interview? Absolutely, Justin. All you have to do, Justin, fill that little form at the bottom of the screen here. I'm going to repin it again for you. Or if it's easier for you, just use the number in my bio and send me a quick text. Say, hey, I'm Justin. I need you to help me. Anybody who wants direct assistance from me, that's why we're here on the live. You have full access to me right now, guys. And that's what we're doing. So let me get Zainab, who's been waiting for a while. Hey, Zainab.
Hi.
Hi, Zainab. Hey, where are you from? You've been here last time, right?
Yes, I'm always on your show.
Oh, yeah, I remember you. Yeah.
How are
Some
you?
people, they, yeah. Is it because because you're working late, right?
Work night shift, yes.
I see. So I'm like your the night. So many people watch my show. They have night shift because they're in the East Coast, and they feel like the show is kind of like LA law. So I'm happy to be part of your night shift. So tell me, what's your question today?
So, I'm not following too much of what is going on social media right now, but I have a trip coming up to go to Sierra Leone, where I'm from. And
Don't
Sierra
go.
Leone is part of that restriction.
I was telling another guy from Sierra Leone about 30 minutes ago. I don't think you should go, to be honest with you, because if you read the announcement and we looked at some of the orders that came out of it, they might you have a what is just you have a green card?
I'm a US citizen.
Oh, you're a citizen. No. If you're a citizen, you're fine. I'm just worried about some of my green card holders and my visa holders. But if you're a citizen, you should be good. Nothing's going to happen to you. You
Okay.
can go to Sierra Leone, no worries. It is the green card holders and the visa holders that have issues right now going back to those countries. But you are fine. You're a citizen. They might question you when you come back and maybe delay you for a little bit, but you'll be fine. They'll let you in.
Okay, my other question is like I told you the last time I filed for my fiance, and um since Sierra Leone is part of that restriction, does that mean that that is gonna stand still?
Hmm. Absolutely. That case will be on hold for a little bit until they release everything. But there's nothing wrong with you going there. But his case will be delayed for sure. Anybody from those banned countries will see significant delays in their case.
Okay, so right now we don't know yet. What did they
Yeah,
say about the
right now,
ban?
let's say we
Sorry.
just announced. It's a lot of noise. The details are coming in the next couple of weeks, and I'll make another video detailing all the restrictions and everything. But for now, we just we let people know so they know what to expect essentially.
Okay, so it's not like the announcement is not out yet. It's
No,
just like a presumption for now.
it's step by step. It's not a presumption. It's kind of like that's the intention. So UCIS already starting to review cases. Afghanistan is already banned. U.S. embassies are already putting delays on cases. So it's kind of like it's a work in progress.
Okay.
Okay.
Is so because we're from Sierra Leone and we fall into that category, there's no way to transfer his case to another
No,
embassy, right?
no, you can't transfer his case on an embassy. That's another thing. A few months ago, Trump administration said we're not going to allow people to transfer cases because they have to go to their home country. And there's a reason behind it. And the reason is what happens this week. They're going to be banning those countries, so those people cannot shop for new embassies, and that's the reason why they're doing it, right? Because before, you can say, oh, I can go to another country, I have a residency there. Now you can't do it anymore, right? That's why they're doing it. All right,
Yeah.
but I'll keep you
Um,
posted, and maybe next week when I'm back here, there's going to be something new. All right,
what
so
about if my sister and my stepdad, they've gone already for an interview at the embassy. They're just waiting for my mom to have her citizenship.
they're fine. I don't think they'll be impacted. They're fine.
All right.
All right.
Thank you, Jacob.
All right, thank you so much. Stay safe.
Always nice talking to you.
You
Yes,
too.
thank you.
All right. So if you already filed, will you help? Yeah, perfect. I'm Doc. I'm having my adjustment appointment, and I've been afraid. I saw videos of ICE agents. So, Diana, let's talk about that. So, right now, the new policy is that if you overstayed your visa, you file for the green card, most likely ICE agents will detain you because they are now working with UCIS officers. There's a memo that came out, and this memo essentially tells them that if they know somebody overstayed, they have to tell ICE agents. They'll come into the room and detain. But if you have DACA, you're fine because you have DACA. So I wouldn't worry about that. If, as a citizen, receive government assistance, will that affect my husband's case? No, because you're a citizen. You're allowed to get that. All right. Let's see here.
Hello.
Yeah, can you hear me?
Hey, Jacob, I think you're on mute. Can't hear
Um,
you.
let's see. I don't think I'm on mute. Um,
Hey, sorry, Jacob, but I think you're on mute. You just went on mute.
you think? Oh, let's see here.
I don't know if it's me, but I was able to hear you
Yeah,
just a
I'm
little
not
while
mute.
ago,
Can you hear me now?
but can't really hear you
No.
at all.
Let's see. Let's ask the people. Can you guys hear me on YouTube? If you do, put put a thumbs up if you can hear me. I don't know what happened.
I don't know if the snag is on my side, but just
Can,
really can't hear you, Jacob. Sorry. I mean,
can you hear me now?
I don't know. It's one of those. I'm so sorry.
Interesting. You guys can hear me, right? Okay, that's what I'm saying. I can hear him. All right, let's see. All right. Thanks, guys. I know that's what I thought. I was like, I can hear. All right, guys. Thank you. Thanks for confirming that. What are the expectations regarding the re-examination process for green card holders? So that's a good question. So what they're going to do is they're going to be going back 5 years with all these people from these 19 countries, and they're going to look at how you got your green card. Did you get it through marriage? Did you get it through work? Did you get it through asylum? And they're going to go back and see whether those green cards were issued correctly. And what does it mean? It means that, well, maybe they missed checking your birth certificate. Maybe they forgot to verify country conditions for your asylum case. Maybe they, and if they do find that out and you're from one of those countries, they will be going through the process of rescinding your green card, which is the process. They're going to send you a document saying, okay, you have 3 days to prove us why we should keep your green card. And if you can't, we're going to take it away from you, right? So right now, what they're doing, they're going through the process of revalidating everybody's statuses and potentially revoking people's green cards. And that could happen, right? What advice would you give a 30-year-old Haitian who came at the age of 5? Is DACA or asylum an option? No, DACA is not an option because there's no DACA right now. Right now, for you, Marie, I think you should you should stay on a TPS, and maybe you, if you qualify for something else, maybe you qualify for EB1, EB2. Do you have a degree? We need to evaluate you. So send me a message, and I will happily evaluate your case. Let's see here. All right, let's see. Can you hear me now?
Hey, I can hear you right now.
All
Jacob.
right, perfect. Where are
Hey,
you from, and what is your question?
hey, I'm from India, but I live here in North Carolina, USA.
Okay.
Yeah. I have a pending I-485, which was originally under EB2 category, employment based.
Okay.
Also, I do have a I-140 under EB3 approved. So now that part of the October visa bulletin, since I was current, I had my attorney file for a job portability supplement J
Okay.
application with USCIS.
With a different company, right? You moved to a different employer.
Oh yeah. I did move to a different company. And you know what? With the original company, I had a 485J, which was approved after I moved to the different company. It's been like 3 years with them,
Okay.
and I had like two 485Js with them. The first one was pending because it was understood the dates were retrogress, so I had to literally sleep on the 485J. And now that I'm current under EB3 category, although the original application was under EB2, I wanted to take the advantage of that, so I had my attorney file under EB3 in order to get this knocked down, because I'm
So
from India. I
so
just
what
can't
you did,
wait. Hmm?
you downgraded from
Yeah,
the
yeah,
U.
that's correct. That's correct. Yeah,
That's a good
because
one.
at the time, I really wanted to make sure I have both the lanes going, because it's very hard for employment based under India. With the dates moving so slowly at the snail's pace.
100%.
So, I just wanted to get all the ends covered. So that was about that. Now that so basically, my main question comes down to Jacob is, starting October 30th, there was a proclamation with the auto extension on the EAD
Yeah.
that kind of ended. So, I was kind of relaxed, and I didn't see that coming. I happened to, go to my online account and submit a case on October 30th.
Okay.
But apparently, the proclamation says it has to, if anything that gets submitted on or after. So it means, I was just like 1 day behind. So I was very unfortunate about that. But however, uh, I was able to receive the application and everything. But now that my existing EAD that ends February 6th, 2026, I don't have much time, and I didn't want to jeopardize my employment because of that.
Yeah.
So, and apparently, I happen to be the critical resource, the company where I work in. Um, So they had me very so basically I had a word with my attorney, and he mentioned, like, loss of work cannot be categorized under the uh, critical finance losses. It has to be kind of demonstrated with some actual losses, either from you or from the employer company.
Yeah, it's
So
usually better for the employer. That
yeah,
works.
exactly. So, since I kind of acted a little smart, kind of pulling all those numbers, with all the modernization effort and all the cloud initiatives that are going on the IT side. I tried pulling all those numbers and everything, made sure my request reflected more on the terms of finance losses, not just the numbers, but way beyond that, all the hours and all the commitments that were put in towards delivering all the deliverables to all the application communities and everything. That was the main pitch. And also, I also tried tying uh, the current 485J pending application. That was
Yeah,
the basis of the EAD that was filed, which was currently pending with USCIS. And also, I had another paragraph with main base 485 adjustment of status application, saying like this is
yeah,
now going out of the normal processing time window. That way, I was able to strike everything within the same letter, that they
yeah.
would write everything on a employment letterhead to me. So my question is, like, now that I have that letter, it was just like it's been like an hour that I went to my online account and I expedited the EAD case.
Yeah.
So I was wondering, like, with your experience, Jacob, do you think, now that I kind of handled it very sensitively and very smartly, do you think, what do you think the consequence, I mean, the result would be for my EAD renewal? And also, do you think this would also go ahead and trickle down to getting my 485 also approved, since I have everything mentioned, kind of,
Yeah.
consolidated everything within the letter? That's my question for you.
I think that, I mean, obviously you've done the right thing. Now it's up to, they have a lot of discretion in those cases, right? So
Mhm.
they find the discretion, and whoever's going to review your case, thank you. Whoever's going to review your case will find it to be legitimate. Then you might be able to do it. I mean, in your case, you've done everything you should have done, right? Like you didn't give up. You submitted more evidence that meets the requirements of expedite, and I'm
Mhm.
thinking that you probably have a good chance to get it. I mean, I think you did the right thing.
Do you think I would only just go ahead and strike the bullseye for EAD, or that would even go further?
I mean, it
And it,
potentially could. I don't know if they will use it to expedite your 45, but I think the most important thing for you is to get that EAD renewed
Mhm.
faster. It potentially could help your 45 as well,
I,
right?
I also, another thing I forgot to mention to you was, like, it's been a month when I also I ended up logging in a service request with USCIS, because I now fall under the out of the normal processing time window, and the service request inquiry number was also something I also mentioned, took an advantage, tried to mention in the letter alone. Do you think
Yeah.
that would help at all? I'm just curious,
No, I
Jacob.
think so, because, like I said, it shows that the service is behind anyway, and you're
Right.
suffering on that side too.
Exactly. Yeah.
So I
That
think,
was
like I
exactly.
said,
Yeah.
now that you did it, don't contact them for at least another 30 days,
Nope.
and let's see what happens. And
Yeah.
come back here in a month and let us know.
Absolutely. Thank you for listening to me, and thanks for your guidance. I really appreciate, you've been really helpful for all the community, and really appreciate all the efforts. Thank you so much, Jacob.
Appreciate it. Thank you, sir. All right, guys. So, with that said, we're gonna be. Let me take another couple of questions here on YouTube, and then we will end the show. We'll continue on TikTok because we still have more time there. When yes, marriage before entering the U.S. Absolutely. Um, what's the third countries list? Does Bangladesh include in this? I need to process my EB3 skill. Bangladesh is on the list. I'm making a video coming up. The video is coming out on Wednesday, and it has all the lists and all the stuff. So, guys, you're watching this on YouTube, Instagram, and Facebook. Anybody's watching this on Instagram, please send me a DM, and I'll respond to you in the next 24 hours. I just got denied EB1A. This is from Ulawa and the office seemed harsh. I would like to reapply. Uluwa Benga, please send me a DM right now. We're collecting a bunch of EB1s that got denied, and we're trying to help them refile. And I want to help you as well. Okay. So you watch us on Instagram, send me a DM right now and ask me to help you with the refiling of the EB1. The same for Kaliu. You apply for the work permit. And anybody's watching this on Instagram, send me a DM. Anyway, thanks, guys, on YouTube. We'll be back here next Monday, 5 p.m. Don't miss the live show. Always something new, always something crazy. And we're trying to stay ahead of the game, being the best live show on the internet, right? So see you next week. But before we end this, if you need help, Instagram, YouTube, Facebook, the number is on the screen. Send me a DM right now before I end the live and mention that you want to do book a consultation with me. Use this number. This is just for you guys. And for you guys on TikTok, use the form. And the number is also in my bio. All right. Thanks, guys. See you next week.